My name's Chris Fletcher. I'm the founder and CEO of Tech on Toast. The industry is going through some tough times, with the national minimum wage set to increase again in April 2025 by 9.8%. Many businesses are already preparing for the impact on their bottom line. Combine that with staffing shortages, rising food costs, shifting customer expectations, it's clear the challenges are piling up. But don't worry, today I'm joined by Riona O'Hara, Product Marketing Manager at Square. We'll be looking at how Square is helping hospitality businesses tackle these challenges head on, from integrated payment systems to tools for managing cash flow and tailored POS solutions. Square is giving operators the ability to streamline their operations and find opportunities for growth. Later, we'll even get a peek under the bonnet to see how it all works in practice. Riona, how are you? Thanks for joining us.
Nice to meet you too, Chris. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Tell us a little bit, Riona, about your day job at Square. What do you get up to at Square?
Oh, what do I not get up to? My job as product marketing manager is firstly to listen to what hospitality business owners really need out of a point of sale and payments provider. And then as part of the marketing, I need to make sure that everybody knows what Square offers, the functionality it offers, what it can deliver, and how it can help businesses. So that's product marketing manager at Square in a nutshell.
A really simple role by the sound of it. But actually, there's a lot more to Square, isn't there? Can you tell us a little bit more about Square and what makes it unique to the industry?
Yeah, I think, one of the beautiful things about Square is that there's so much to it that a lot of people don't even know about. It's particularly, say, for hospitality businesses, it is effectively a cloud-based point-of-sale provider. So it offers payments, software, hardware devices, cash flow management, team management, all in one offering. So the beauty of this is that it's one solution and by one provider. So you've got one customer service team, one account management team, you might have one onboarding team, and it's all offered in one seamless, streamlined experience for restaurants.
And that's that simplicity, isn't it, that operators are looking for right now? I think anyway. And why would, I suppose, a restaurateur or someone running a hospitality business, why would they choose, I suppose, your payments with Square?
Yeah, so payments is one arm of what we offer. And, essentially we let businesses accept card payments and get paid fast. So there's no need for a separate processing terminal like some businesses do think they need. They might need to go to a different provider. Square does it all. So when businesses process payments with Square, they can take payments in person, so in their restaurant, online, over the phone. We brought out recently this year our new tap to pay on mobile functionality. So you don't need any hardware device. You can take payments phone to phone. You can send invoices. And if you're using one of our other products, you can store a card on file. So if there's returning customers, you don't have to continue to enter in their card details over the phone. So there's lots of different, payment solutions that Square provides. And unlike, say, banks or other payment processors, there's no hidden fees. So whatever you sign up to Square, that's what you're going to get. You're going to have to pay them on a monthly basis or per processing rate. So you also get included services like PCI compliance or fraud prevention, and all of this would be included in the rate that you agree with Square. You don't have any extra hidden surprises at the end of the month.
I love that. And I think that transparency is key, isn't it, for a lot of operators who kind of end up in the murky world of payments. I think just knowing what you're going to pay every month is super important to them and it helps them make great decisions. And as you said, it's not just payments. Square is well known for. Your point of sale is brilliant as well. And you have some key features actually that benefit restaurants. Can you run us through some of the key features that people would be interested in?
Yeah, so when it comes to a point of sale offering, there's two key point of sales that restaurant businesses or food and beverage businesses can choose from. So the first one is our foundational product, which is Square Point of Sale. It's our free to get started. You can simply onboard immediately via squareup.com. You get started with our online onboarding process. You complete a couple of online forms. And from there, you're basically set up that same day in a matter of minutes or hours. Square Point of Sale then is the beauty of it is it's extremely easy to use. So it's ideal for businesses that might have smaller menus, who need to categorize or itemize their menus or items for sale. They might need a very fast checkout process. And What's also integrated is our reporting and analytics, which can be accessed at any time of day. So with Square Point of Sale, you've got like all the functionality of, a key sophisticated point of sale, but then you also have the option of adding on products that you might need for different arms of your business. So you might want Square Loyalty, or you might add on Square Marketing to increase your footfall. We offer Square gift cards and team management solutions. And then we also have an entire Square Online product suite. So there's so many different options that you can add on. And some of them have additional monthly subscriptions. Some of them are free. But it is our free to get started. And one of the things that businesses love about Square Point of Sale is because it's so easy to use. The UI is beautiful, really intuitive. So in hospitality, we know that there's a high level of staff turnover, or you might have to recruit contractor staff for key seasonal moments. Because of that ease of use, there's no lengthy training, involved with Square. And that's one of the reasons that businesses do come and choose Square Point of Sale, because of that ease of use.
We met Bread Ahead recently, actually, and that was a really good example of what you've just explained, that they moved from being a very granular business at the start, just working with payments, and then they've moved through and they're using loyalty now on their huge site in Wembley. But yeah, it's just a really good example. They said something like, we're an analog business and Square is our digital partner, which it was a great way to put it across.
That's exactly it. As businesses grow, we've got all the tools to grow with you. So then I would say that's for kind of the businesses that are less complex. But if you are maybe a multi-location restaurant and you need kind of more sophisticated functionality, I would recommend that you would be looking at Square for Restaurants, which is a purpose-built point of sale specifically for those larger food and beverage businesses. So we've got like coffee shops or restaurants, that range from QSRs and FSRs, bars, food trucks, bakeries, you name it. It is all the functionality of our foundational point of sale product, but then it's got additional features that restaurants particularly need.
We'll play a video to show that.
That customer journey is so important. It's all about the product. It's all about the customer experience. It's all about how they interact with it. And anything that happens to slow that process down will slow us down. Square just works. We've got a really busy location like Borough Market, 3,000 or 4,000 transactions a day. That's critical. I just plug it in and run my business. Our Square system is set up pretty much the same across the board, but I love the functionality of Square. We've got a full-on restaurant operation down here at Wembley, where we've got table mapping, we've got specifications on the menu, and all of those little components can be programmed in. It just makes life so much easier.
If you are a restaurant business and you've got larger menus or multiple locations, like I mentioned, you might need to sync your front of house with your back of house, and you need a KDS set up in your kitchen, or you want to offer a self-ordering solution from kiosk. Square for Restaurants does all of that, and all included as well, say like table and floor management, or if you want to just say like orders is at the heart of, food and drinks businesses. So you might need to manage all your orders from in-house, from the floor, from online, or from third-party delivery services. Our Square for Restaurants product is going to basically organize all of that for you in one single view. So it's a very sophisticated, purpose-built product for restaurants.
And I think that key point to me, when it comes to my background in restaurants for years in multi-site locations, I think having that one point of truth, as it would be, to deal with one contractor is really useful, especially when you're scaling. And you mentioned actually cash flow in your when you were kind of breaking it down there. How does Square help, I suppose, customers with their cash flow management? So
basically, there's 3 key products that we offer to help businesses manage their cash flow. So the first one is next day standard payouts. So we have next day payouts as standard, and this is even on weekends and holidays. So you don't have to wait long, or if you're finishing up on Friday, you don't have to wait till the Monday, or if it's a bank holiday, you don't have to wait till the following Tuesday to get access to your funds. And then the second one is instant transfers. So you can transfer your funds that are linked to your bank account within minutes, and that's just for a very small fee, or you can opt for the next day standard payout. And then the final one is one that we brought to market actually just this year to the UK. This one is our Square Card product. And it basically operates as a prepaid business spending card. So it gives you access to your funds from the sales that you make. It's entirely free, available to Square sellers. It has no monthly fees. And basically it's there for if you need to run out and you need to get, supplies for your business and you want access instantly, you can use that Square Card.
That's awesome. And with that, because running a business is complex anyway, and I think data, particularly over the last, 5 to 10 years, is playing a huge part, should be playing a huge part, let's put it that way, in the way people run their businesses. But hasn't been made as easy with some of the legacy technology in the businesses. How is Square helping, I suppose, F&B businesses make decisions on great data on your reporting side?
So I would say like Square's reporting and analytics is actually one of the things that we hear from business owners or people in hospitality. It's one of the biggest things that they love about Square. And this is all because we offer the payments processing. You don't have your external payment processor involved. So, it's basically the payments are powered by Square. Access to reports is always instant. So it's in real time, even during service. You don't have to wait till the next day to really access how the previous day performance was. So for many, say, multiple location or very busy restaurant, owners or managers, they may not be on location all the time, but they still want access to the data and analytics to see how performance is going, how the day is going, and that access is always instant, and that's what they love. They feel like they're in control even when they're not present. So say from the Square dashboard, businesses have access to sales summary reports or trend reports. They can view their best sellers by item, by category, because Square has its own team management functionality. They're also able to see, say, team member sales or labor versus sales reports. And as we know, cost of labor is increasing. They're having to really get on top of how their scheduling works with their busy times of day, and access to that report is really popular. But so that's all available in our Square point of sale, that foundational product that I mentioned. But if you're using Square for restaurants, it gets even more sophisticated. We know that restaurants want, things like section reports, and that gives you access to track your sales from different areas of your floor plan. So you're able to see like how your bar is performing versus your outdoor terrace at different times of day. You have also access to kitchen performance reports, and that tracks all your tickets to your KDS in the back of house. So it'll show you all your completed ticket amount and average completed ticket times across all locations. And then the other one that I probably touch on is the category roll-up reports. So just say you have different categories for, say, alcohol, but they're separated into wine, beer, cocktails. You can create one category for that roll-up called alcoholic beverages. And then you can track the performance of that entire group. So you can see how alcohol versus non-alcohol sales are performing. So it's definitely one of those features that when we do speak to merchants who use Square, it's one of the things that they love.
It was super interesting catching up with you. You're the person behind the product. Thank you for your time, Riona, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Chris.